We're officially live, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to give it the reins. Well, I guess we could all say hi and then give the reins off to Shannon.
Everybody, welcome back to Just Another Ghost Story. Shannon, take it away.
Hey everyone, it has been a while. And where we left off, Kong was gone. But this time, for good. Our heroes...
I'm not looking up.
Our heroes beaten, bloodied, and left for worse for wear, lost a huge member of their party, not once, but twice. As they were able to help the carnival, the mist faded, and they arrived in the village of Barovia. Stumbling around, you eventually found an inn called the Blood of the Vine Tavern. They were willing to take you, and you spend the night.
Oh, where's the inn?
The inn is E2. So here.
Oh, I was like, I don't see numbers. So it's right here. Okay.
Yes. You don't see numbers, but the audience needs to know.
Very true. These are facts. Wait, this inn looks very simple. They have the same contractor.
Same layout.
Oh man, it's almost like it's a planned.
Same one. Oh my god. Wink, wink, hush, hush.
You spend the night. Andreas, do you have a full night's sleep?
Well, was there a full moon during this night?
Yes, it's the last night of the full moon.
God, he's gonna try to go beast mode.
No, it's not that I'm trying. I have to find out.
I'm just gonna tell you, this isn't like the other town. They will kill you here if you go running around the streets.
I will say this. We'll make it. I do have that you will notice something. Let me. Oh no! Why did you go away?
Is this like a check?
Die in the first act.
No. Okay. So you try to sleep. You begin sweating in the middle of the night. It's very hard and uncomfortable. It feels like you're missing 3 heads, but you don't know why.
You miss your kids.
You wake up, the moon bright in your window. You're able to escape the tavern as your body shifts and transforms in the streets. You let out a howl. No one seems to really be concerned that you're there. Almost as if it's a daily occurrence. You do notice something from the distance. Roll perception.
All right.
Oh, they don't give a fuck that you're gone.
Nat 20. Wasted my good one.
Oh.
Is it though?
Oh,
it's a 27.
Okay, hold on. I wonder why it's not letting me open up special events.
I wrote it on D&D Beyond, not Roll20.
Okay. For some reason, my Roll20 is not open up special events. You noticed in the distance the sound of cries of battle and conquest, and what passes through you is a transparent dwarf holding a shield and wearing basic armor. And you almost see a line of ghosts going in a direction past you from the cemetery towards a castle. And on that 27 far, you think you spot Kong.
Damn. Okay, and okay, so I'm perceiving that I don't have like my full faculties, so I go chasing after Kong.
Okay. As you begin chasing through him, chasing to find him, an eerie green light suffuses from the graveyard. From this light emerges ghostly procession, wavering images of doty women toting great swords, wood-wise men with slender bows. Kong seems to be in this percussion, this marching of the dead, as they go towards a large castle in the distance. You follow as they reach the castle gates, up to the high tower stairs, to the top of the tower. jumping into something, but you don't know where they go.
All right. So they fall off the tower.
They get to the top and jump. You don't see them land or anything. They just seem to disappear as soon as they jump.
So I guess if I see over it, I'm like trying to sniff around, see if I can perceive anything of my brother or anything around me that might let me know what's going on. I'm just confused.
You don't smell your brother in any context of the word. Roll intelligence for occult.
About to join the club. I'm about to be. I'm about to drink a punch.
I got a straight 5.
Oh, you definitely drink that punch today.
Intelligence is not my strong suit.
You got a backup character ready?
All you know is if you jump off the tower, you might disappear too, but your brother isn't here.
At least introduce my character before you die. So we got something to keep going.
I'm going to say, at this point, no matter what you try to do to talk to a ghost or anything, they don't seem to acknowledge you, change the direction. They all go down the same path. Towards the castle, jumping to their death. Feeling beaten, you go back to the inn, and you finish your long rest. It is morning. You're tired. You see Krista sitting down at the table. She looks tired as well, drinking a coffee. The bar seems pretty filled with people that are blue and purple toned with sullen faces, a fire going, and other people as well. Your character is right here. Do you want to describe what he looks like?
So just to clarify, am I still level 6?
You're level 6. You have a point of exhaustion because you did not sleep.
Okay, so that's the thing I need to mark. Gotcha. All right, so clear that. And
You gonna die.
okay.
You chose this. I said you get a full night's sleep. You're like, no, I'm just gonna.
She told you that. She asked you twice.
Like, you chose.
You chose this life. You chose this life. The life didn't choose you. You chose this life.
I just wanted to know what was happening. Okay, so Kong Pong, it's for those who are new. I'm sorry. I'm stuck on my lost brother. I'm still mourning him. It's only been...
Said his name wrong.
Oh, Kong Pong. Andreas is a half giant. Goliath. He's a half Goliath. He's a big boy. He's 7'6". At one point in time, he did have blue hair and red skin, but it's now turned to back to his natural skin color, which is like a greenish color. He is bald naturally. His eyes were more of I lost my eye color. It's like a kind of like a bluish green haze to it. He's heavy. He's about 320. He has more of a armor. He doesn't have armor on him per se. It's more loose fitting leather clothing. He got rid of most of his weaponry and items from the previous village that he was in, thinking that he was gonna die on for his family. But sitting here at this bar after losing his brother, dealing with the fact that that he actually feels guilty. He feels guilt because
This is your fault.
My moment. Andreas feels guilt basically because
The truth cuts through moments sometimes.
At this whole entire time, he's been dealing with the fact that he knows he got bit. He thought he was gonna stop this from happening to his other brothers. He kept being thrown at in his face about his actions affecting the rest of the group. He's torn from the fact that like he is realizing that this is all his fault, to the fact that the only siblings and family that he really has any interaction with are basically never wanted him around. His one brother that is left doesn't even want to be around him, and literally chooses people he doesn't know and an animal over him in a heartbeat. And he feels the fact that this is not a new sensation for him. This is something that he dealt with his own mother growing up. So he feels not only guilt, but he feels anger, resentment, depression, all in once. And he's just sitting there focusing, like trying to focus this out, but it's just stuck in him. And it's like a huge knot in his chest.
What the world didn't know was the music that they heard was really Andreas's soul crying. And on that note,
God damn.
Jay. We should put that on a quote somewhere. Okay.
You really should be.
Jay, okay, so you're a veteran Veilbuster. You've seen pretty much anything and everything at this point. You can take job postings, you know which ones are the fake ones that are really just the cattle to be sacrificed to the gods, or a demon, because most level one newbies who just sign up for Veilbusters don't really make it through. They get slaughtered. You know why you're a Veilbuster, and you have a specific goal. So you're able to choose the jobs you want. You see a posting about a portal opening somewhere in Ponderstown, which is very familiar to what has happened to you in your past. That portal leads to your conquest. So taking that job, you meet with the Veilbuster owner there at that location, who introduces you to a wizard, Hubert Smogwell, who's found a way to reopen the portal. The two of you have gone through and are now sitting at the tavern. It has been an interesting journey, but you are one step closer to achieving your goals.
Ooh. Oh. Throw it in. I don't know what voice is gonna come from this guy, so it might change.
That's totally fine.
He's gonna start sounding like Obama. No. That's me. I do that one.
Yeah. So, Hubert, how many times have you jumped the portals?
You mean a total of what we just did now?
Yeah,
One time.
Pretty glad we didn't die.
Yeah, because could that have happened?
Yes. All right, so where do you come from?
I'm from Potterstown, but my friend jumped through a portal here, and
Please tell me more about your friends.
Well, we work at a mine. It is a pretty good mine until it no longer produced gems, so that sucked. That went on for a couple months, and then there was a revolt, and my coworkers were like, "Join us so we can finally live." And I'm like, I don't really trust that you're speaking to the walls, because that's dangerous. Whenever you speak to walls and it's an ancient being saying, "Oh, I'm the ancient, I'm the late," you don't listen to that. Which was good, because they turned into werewolves and attacked the town and ran off with the flute. Don't know why they wanted the flute. Makes no sense to me. And a couple of hunters went and did that too. Big, tall, bald guy almost got me killed a lot. Which was not fun.
He sounds pretty dumb.
He's very tall, with broad shoulders, but not good with directions.
So, pretty dumb then. Okay. So Hubert, please show me where the portal first opened.
Oh, it was back where we landed in the mists. I don't want to go back there. That was the creepy leaf thing that was chasing after us.
You have nothing to worry about as long as you're by my side.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
So let's go.
Okay. You guys begin to get up. At this moment, Chris is looking very tired, and she's drinking coffee. Chris has been a companion for you for a while. She is a slender elf with blonde hair that she uses to cover her ears, the rest of it bunded up. She is wearing leather armor and looking for worse for wear and a little bruised up from blast events. I'm glad that she no longer has a tail. She looks at Andreas and goes, "You seen your brother this morning?"
I have not.
Gotta feel.
I checked his room and he wasn't there. I think we gotta find him.
Honestly, I don't even know if he wants to be found.
What?
He clearly doesn't
He's your
want to.
brother.
He clearly doesn't want anything to do here.
Well, honestly, if I had a brother, it doesn't matter what they want if the choice is being dead for that choice. You whoever put us here wants him for whatever fucked up reason.
All right. Fine, but if he doesn't want me around and when we find him, I can't be held responsible for that. And I get up, like shoving the table, and I stand up, and
He jumped through a portal to find you.
And I said I'm gonna go find him.
You begin to stand up. As you do, you recognize a very familiar orange pointed hat as a large dragonborn man is walking together with a small gnome.
All right, so this is the Dragon Ball.
Yes. And Jay, do you want to describe what your character looks like?
So my guy, he has Dragonborn features, but he also, you can tell he's mixed with orc. So he's big as shit, but he also has this calm presence about him. So you don't feel intimidated when you see him. He doesn't portray that, but you don't want to get on his bad side. He's a big boy.
Cool.
He's a big one.
So am I the one that notices the little...
She said you notice Hubert.
Okay.
Yep.
So I yell out, Gilbert!
Hubert.
I know. Gilbert!
Oh, it's the ball guy.
The idiot you were telling me about?
I mean, at least he's alive. Like, where's the brothers?
Wait. Is he saying that to the Dragonborn or to me?
Saying it to the dragon board, but it is out loud, so you can't answer.
We're on our way to find one of my brothers right now. I'm not gonna mention about what happened to Combat at this moment.
Cool, because I figured out how to open portals, so we're gonna leave. Like, now. Yeah? Cool?
Chris, that sounds good to you. Sounds good to me.
We gotta get the fuck out of here, but we gotta get Davin first.
Let us get my brother first, and then we can go.
Okay. At this point, because I'm gonna say,
Hubert, do you think it's wise for us to wait for them?
well, I came for my friend, and he points at Chris.
And Chris, it is. Are you okay?
I've been better.
Is
And I walk up to the Dragonborn, and I'm like, how tall are you? By the way. Out of character.
he's looking down at you.
He's over 7'6".
Yeah.
God, that's unusual height.
I
Why is everybody so big?
Boy.
All right.
He's
Anyway.
a big boy.
And so Andreas walks up to him and goes, and who are you?
Friend of Hubert's.
He's a veil buster like you guys.
I don't give him all that. I just tell him a friend of Hubert's.
Oh no, Hubert. No, yeah, I'll strike that. But Hubert would know because the veil buster introduced you guys. Oh yeah, sorry, no, we'll strike that. Yep.
Wait, you can say what he wants to say.
It's retcon. Deal with it.
Yeah.
All right, so like based on that, I'm just looking at him and go, do I smell anything on him?
That's called good cologne. Anything else?
Mm-hmm. And then I was like, I
Well,
go,
rations and normal adventuring stuff.
I'm like, let's just hurry. And I turned to Chris like, which room did he have?
He was upstairs next to your room.
We didn't quite go at the same time, so
He lost his damn brother already.
all right. So I go up.
As you
I
turn,
go up to. Go ahead.
Before you go, as you turn to go up the stairs, you hear a glass hit the table and a. Irina, is that really you? A man of blonde hair, similar to Chris's, stands there. He looks in noble wearing clothing. Chris just goes, no one goes by that name, and I'm out.
Oh, damn.
And she begins walking. She's like, what? How did you get here? How did you find out about father? There's no one named that, sir. We're out the door.
So as I'm witnessing this go on, I grab my shield subtly and I put it on one of my arms as I'm getting ready to follow Chris.
You begin to follow Chris. Roll me an intelligence roll.
God damn. So, how's a 7 sound?
Like yo staying your ass right there.
Okay. Oh, 1 sec.
I mean, it could be worse. It could be charisma. That's a -1.
Oh Jesus God, no!
I had to figure out how much you get because you,
I get
You-
something?
you.
We're out of
it's
the
not-
carnival.
It's not a great thing. You also do notice that there's some empty souvenir Strahd cups and carnival banners and stuff across the inn. On that note, but
Oh, take the Tesla down to eat one of the chips or something from the carnival.
I don't have enough money left over to afford anything from the carnival. Shit.
but you almost hear like laughing cackle of Madame Eva in the back of your head,
Oh Jesus!
and then you just remember hearing the brother of his bride, a secret escape.
That means nothing to me. the,
God,
brother,
really?
the brother of his brides, the secret escapes.
Oh my god. Jay knows. Jay's been paying attention to the story.
I am not the smart boy in this group.
All right,
Details go
so
past me.
My guy that still has not been named, he kind of reaches over and follows.
Okay.
So you guys follow Chris. You don't seem to pay.
Leave the dummy in the bar. I don't want to
Wait.
do it.
Do I hear that voice from this one over here? Is what you mean?
No, you hear it. You hear it in your head as a memory.
Oh, as a memory. Oh.
You rolled higher than a 10. I would have given you the full memory.
I'm just confused, but I'm just gonna keep powering.
Can I help him with his memory, even though I wasn't there?
You don't. It's my memory. He doesn't hear it.
Dumbass,
Or are you just telling me out of character?
Yeah, like, okay.
Let me help you with your... I'm trying to help you.
I will let you do it as the spirit of Kong.
Woo!
Fucking Kong still lives.
What do I need to roll?
Roll intelligence at advantage because you're using it as a help to him.
Do you want me to go to Kong's stats to roll his, or...
No, I don't give it. You can do it as
just a flat 20.
Okay, so 14 on that one, and 21 on that one.
You really named your guy Wayne the Strong?
Yeah.
Deal with it. What's...
Wayne the Strong just got you the whole memory.
Okay.
You remember the fortune telling sitting with Madame Eva as she... I can be fancy. Used her deck of cards to foretell a fortune that would assist you in finding tools to stop Strahd. One pointing at a card, the Hangman, where she said, "You took something dear to him, which marks you. The brother and his bride. A secret escape. A plan to thwart the devil gone wrong. You've bought back revenge, love, and retribution when you've arrived."
Oh. Gotcha. The brother and his bride.
Don't say it like that, because you didn't know it like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah. But all that tells me is that like she's like the bride, but the brother is not supposed to be this guy. That's a different brother.
How do you know who her brother is?
You never met.
You've never met his brother. Her brother. You've never met her brother. A secret escape. She was escorted out of the town in secret to Porterstown.
Yeah, but it makes no sense. Like, if the brother and his bride. So
no, the brother of his bride.
Oh, I totally misheard.
Damn it! Took that boy that.
No, English is not my strong suit. It is my only language.
That's the main language.
It is my only language, but it's not my strong suit.
The brother of his bride, so her brother.
So okay. I'm walking very slow because the epiphany is slowing me down.
She's already out the door. This happened, but you're like holding the door as this like crosses your mind as the whole memory goes through.
We're saying like I'm right here as she's walking out the door.
She's out the door. I'm gonna say he is about here, and then Hubert is following behind.
I'm looking at the guy. Is he making eye contact with me, or is he doing anything?
He's more looking at doing eye contact where Chris would have been. Roll perception.
Okay. I got a nat 1.
Whoa.
Obviously, they can't be related.
It's an 8.
He's got a dick, so he can't be related to a lady.
It's like honestly, Andreas has been dealing with liars and make-believe, and obviously, right now he just wants to get out of this town. So,
all you know is you just gotta find her brother, because if you find her brother, that's a way to beat Strahd, or a way to get out of here. Because the only way to get out of here is being Strahd.
So Wayne is gonna look at Hubert. Hubert, have you ever seen her with him before?
No, but they do look kind of similar.
Yeah, but something about this feels weird. How about for you?
This whole thing feels weird.
Do you think that I need to get involved here?
Maybe we talk to him so we make sure my friend's gonna be okay and she doesn't get stabbed by some weirdo.
All right, Hubert, let's go.
Okay, well, they'll do that. I'm gonna stay close to Chris, though. You know, I don't want to lose too many people, so I'm sticking with Chris.
All right, you are off the board with Chris.
Yep.
You don't want to lose too many people. You love everybody.
She's
Evens
still
or
central.
Evens or odds?
Who you ask?
Well, she's only as central as she's alive. You guys could kill her, and then you know.
I guess whatever at that point.
Exactly.
It is what it is.
So, who are you asking for evens or odds?
You, John, evens or odds?
I will go even.
Jay goes first.
That's the way the gods the game.
It's all right.
They don't like you.
Any form of game, FYI for everybody out there, if there's any form of gambling or gaming, if you see me make a wager, go opposite. You're usually good to go.
The blonde-haired man that looks
Not always.
very similar to Chris Stargazer sits down sullen and continues drinking his drink as Wayne the strong and Hubert the small sit down.
So, where have you been? Why have you been away from your sister this whole time?
Oh, you're new to Barovia.
Yes, and I'm finding the customs here a little weird.
Well, you should have a drink while you can. There's not much to be excited for or to live for here.
So, yeah. And I kind of look at Hubert like,
Oh, well, once you're here, you're trapped here. I was surprised to see my sister. I thought I got her out. It's been a very long time.
I came and gone from this city already a couple times this week alone. How are we stuck here?
Well, he that owns the land and is the ancient controls everything. People come to his domain because he chooses it, and no one leaves unless he is dead. But death is only temporary for someone like him.
You okay?
Well, once you live...
Maybe put down the drink for a little bit and kind of sober up so you can make a little bit more sense. Because as I just said, I've left and came back a couple times already this week.
But that's not possible in Barovia.
And I'm telling you, I've done it a couple times this week already. See that trail to the west?
Out of game, anytime you would have left this, you entered Barovia for the first time by jumping through the portal with Hubert. Barovia itself is a trap domain that cannot have any one leave unless Strahd is gone.
So, are you saying that he's been lying to this guy the entire time?
We could. There might be a confusion on how I'm explaining it or how I explained it because it's also been a while. The way you enter Barovia is through a portal that generates.
Okay, that's fine. I can spin this into me trying to get information. All right. So
if you know a way out, friend, that would be great. I would need to get her to talk to me. We would need to get my sister out of here.
So your sister just came back, and where have you been this whole time?
Well, I couldn't leave my father. I stayed.
Who's your father?
He is the... Oh, what is his name?
Who's the sister? What's the sister's name again?
Chris.
Irina. Okay.
Didn't get
How's...
any information from you. You were horribly wrong.
That's
So
well,
he
no,
said the
Chris,
sister's name.
They're calling Chris Irina.
Yeah, they're calling Chris Irina, but he doesn't know who Chris is. He's going off of NPC.
Oh, my bad.
Why does it not say? But my father, Ishmark the First. How we have a mansion down the road, but he passed away last night.
So Ishmark is dead.
But no one truly stays dead here. It'll probably be only a matter of time. This land is cursed.
So even the dead is not able to rest.
No.
So why is they march every night off that hill?
Those are the poor souls that attempted to beat Strahd or defied him. So they spend the rest of their lives mounting a conquest to fight him in the tower every night.
So they're off to fight. Mm-hmm. Is there any way of controlling them?
I wouldn't know, sir.
Okay, so we're gonna come back to that idea. So, Hubert.
Yeah?
Can you open up a portal right now?
Oh, I can try.
Anywhere to anywhere. It doesn't have to be anywhere that we need to go through right now. Just anywhere that you think of.
Hubert closes his eyes and begins concentrating. He does this hand motion movement as he is speaking almost in a different language. Sparks of purple light escape his hand, but then nothing happens. I only did it once, so you can't test things off 2 data points.
No, that's what I was asking. It's alright. Now, do you think it'll be easier for you to open up a portal if we go back into the cave?
Well, the cave is back home.
You're right. Where did we land here?
We landed in the woods that was covered in mist, and we were chased by a plant figure thing.
Right. Don't want to go back there.
I would prefer not. I really appreciate you getting us out of here.
Yeah, no problem. Hubert, this is what I want you to do. Go back to the keep, into the room. Go back to the room, get you some food, get you some drinks, and practice on getting a portal open. And as soon as you can get it open 5 times in a row, come back. Okay?
I don't have to leave this place.
Yeah, you're safe in the room.
Okay. I like safe. I'm good with safe. Ah.
Hey, big guy. Can you do me a favor? I don't know you very well, and to tell you the truth, I don't really trust you. Hubert said that you were friends.
Oh,
I'm not on the board, my man.
He's not there?
Yeah, he's
No.
not there. We were gonna cut scenes. We'll cut scenes
Fuck.
at this point,
All
and then. Okay.
Fuck. All right. Just keep it there. I'll tell Jackass what I need to tell him
Okay.
in a minute. All right. Hubert. Ow. I'm just
You're-
writing my notes.
You're pretty tall and strong. Ishmark, the blonde one, says, I can't get someone to help me take my father's body to the church so we can have a proper burial. Could you help me with that, sir?
Yeah, no problem. I'll help you carry your dad's body. But Can you answer a couple questions while we on our way to the church?
I'll do my best.
Thank you. And where is your dad's body?
Back home. Well, we gotta be careful. Barovia is not a safe place.
All right. Your sister's right next to me, right?
She left first.
Yeah.
That's who I'm
But-
following.
What I'm gonna say is that you guys decide to leave. You get up and go.
I thought we just went outside.
You guys walk to. All four of you are now outside. Before you go outside, because actually, we're gonna do a little bit with Dawn first before all four of you outside. When Chris
perfect.
goes outside, Andreas, she's pacing a little bit. She's like, "Motherfucker, how many fucking? You know what? I gotta dye my hair. I could dye my hair, then no one knows who I am. That's a great idea. But no, we gotta find Davin first. We just find Davin first, then we burn it all to the ground. Yeah, I like that plan.
Tell you what, Chris, listen. I don't know.
Oh, you're behind me.
Yeah. Yes, I am. All I'm focused right now is what you're saying. I agree with you. Let's find my brother. Let's see about getting out of here. And I could give a flying shit about this town. If we need to cover our tracks, but involving burning it all down, all the better.
I'm for that. Light it up. And when she says light it up, that's when Wayne, you come outside on that point.
It's a very long, short conversation.
Oh, what are we lighting up?
Hopefully,
Just
everything.
some, faraway lanterns.
Did I already have the conversation with the brother at this point?
you already had the conversation with the brother.
All right. Cool. I say the sister. They know her as
Chris.
Chris,
So you're as a
but
player,
her name is
Irina.
okay. So I'm pretty sure her brother was referred to her as Irina the entire
Yes.
Yeah.
time. Chris, Irina, is it?
Don't know who that person is.
All
And
right.
on that note,
Listen, I don't really care what you want to go by. I don't. I got a couple things that I need to get straight here. I'm about to go help your brother move your dad's body to the church. I don't care what you got going on right now. I just need you to stay here with Hubert.
Well, the game is for us
Yeah.
to get with my brother. So we're gonna find my brother and
Cool.
get out of town as fast as possible.
But it sounds like no one can leave this town without going through some kind of portal or killing someone. So as of right now, my only chance to leaving this town, and I'm pretty sure your guys' best chance of leaving this area, is Hubert that's inside practicing right now to get a portal open. So I just need her to watch him.
the blonde man steps forward. Irina, I know that you are scared. And you probably don't remember when you were very small. But there are few options to get someone out of here, and it took almost an army the first time. You are not safe. He will do everything and anything until he gets his hands on you. Please listen.
Do I see her response, or what do I see?
I'm
from
a,
her?
you. She does look scared, more nervous and confused, because everyone's telling her what she needs to do.
So Andreas will step up between her and this guy, and he'll say, I have no idea who you are, but I can tell you 2 things. Whatever she decides is on her. Secondly, we don't plan to be here long, but all we need is to find my brother, and we'll figure it out from there. Do not put anything more on her plate.
So, like I said, all of our best bets is with Hubert, and I'm kind of carrying their dead dad. So, if you, big guy, wants to sit here with Hubert, I really don't care which one of you do it.
You're obviously missing the point. We need to find my brother.
Listen, you want to get out, right?
Chris,
We don't get out without Davin.
there you go.
All right. So you two go waste your time finding whoever the fuck that doesn't want to be found. Go take me to your dad so we can get this going.
Andreas, roll intelligence.
God damn it!
Dumbass.
You have
16.
the full memory too. Okay. You know Madame Eva, with her fortunes that she read to you, gave you clues on ways to defeat Strahd. And if the only way out is to defeat Strahd, and one of them is through her brother, what are you going to do with that information? As this is going on, he does say, if your brother is missing, it might already be too late.
I turn to Chris. I go, One moment. And I pull Chris to a sidebar. Chris, I know this is not a good situation, but we can't figure out what's going on with Davin right away. We can't just stay here. We have to figure out a way and hope that we can find my brother. I want to find him too. I do not want to abandon him.
So you're saying this pale bitch put Davin in trouble?
If we can't find him, if he's not in his room. Did you check his room initially? You said he wasn't there.
He wasn't there. I checked this morning.
All right. Let's just do a quick run by his room. Maybe I can see something. But if I can't find nothing there, we got to go to the next best clue, which I hate to say it, is dealing with that blonde-haired man and the dragonborn that's apparently taller than me.
He is intimidatingly taller than you.
As they're talking about that, I already left with the blonde boy.
He hasn't left. That's his sister. He's waiting to see the conclusion of the conversation.
And I'm turning around. Hey, if you want me to carry your dad, you need to come on now.
If you want answers on what's going on, I'll tell you what I know. I promise. But our father just passed, and I just want to give him one last respect before he goes.
Chris, it sounds like Chris was down for the plan. And Andreas turns back. He's like, very well. We will accompany you. We just ask for 5 minutes to look over my brother's room. And we're going to be with you. Chris, I think you should stay with us, though. Although Gilbert is very savvy.
Hubert. His name is Hubert.
Hubert. He never corrected me. Hubert.
He corrected you twice when you said it inside.
Never heard him.
I like how Wayne defends Hubert.
Anyways, in regards to it, that's all we ask.
Why don't... Well, I mean, I guess since you're a dog, just sniff him so we know where to track him later.
Slightly offensive.
Not wrong.
Okay. I'll go with you on this one, Chris.
Do you sniff the brother?
I'll try to sniff my brother real quick.
All right. As you do, the gentleman in noble's clothing looks very confused. He's like, weird customs where we ended up sending you, but you're alive and well, and I'll appreciate it. All right, let's go. What was your name, sir? Looking at you, Wayne, walking as far away as he can from Andres.
Andreas. Oh, by the way, I should let you know my passive perception is 22.
wasn't talking to you.
No, I'm just. I said. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I thought he was talking to me like since we're walking together now.
I think that's a funny line though. That actually happened twice in the game so
I know.
far. I asked Jay what he looked like, and then you described what you looked like.
It was a.
Why are you trying to make this all about you, bro?
I have no idea anymore. All right.
All right.
He turns around to him and goes, "My name is Wayne the Strong," and he bows. He says, "My pleasure of making your acquaintance." And he turns around and he starts walking.
He returns the gesture. It says, "Nice, Ishmark. Nice to meet you, Wayne," and follows, or begins leading. So we're gonna go to Andreas. You go up to Davin's room. Roll investigation.
Okay. 14.
Better stop using your high rolls.
That was a flat. No plus.
It doesn't. It looks like there was a struggle in the room.
Okay.
What'd you get for investigations?
Plus 0. So there clearly there was a struggle, but I got I don't. Do I get any smell or anything of like who else was in the room with him?
Something smells like rotten coiled milk, like something undead. The window jammed and broken.
That was the worst I fear. I turned to Chris.
Oh, she's not. Oh yeah. No. She is. Yeah, she is there with you.
I fear what you say is true. There has to be a concern for my brother. I think he has been taken.
You guys are monster hunters, right?
That's the idea.
So we hunt whoever took him.
Do you want better? We kill whatever took him. And if he's not with us, we'll make them suffer.
We're gonna, go for saving first, but I like what you're putting down. And on that, we're gonna cut scenes.
I guess I'm gonna try to track her brother back to the father's place since we said we'll go help them.
Yes.
But I'll say we're doing that off screen by me tracking both my nose.
I want you to roll perception at advantage as we go to the tavern and the mansion as we place these characters in.
Are you talking to Jay, I'm assuming?
Yes, talking to Jay, and let me get the notes open.
So,
a wary-looking mansion squats behind a rusting iron fence. The iron gates are twisted and torn. The right gate lies the cast aside, while the left swing lazily in the wind. The stuttering squeal and clang of the gate repeats with mindless precision. Weeds choke and a heavy claw marking have stripped the once beautiful finished walls. Great black marks tell of fires that have assailed the mansion. Not a pane nor shard of glass stands in any window. All the windows are barred with planks, each one marked with stain of an evil omen. As you walk in, and this is what you notice before you walk in. As ugly and awful and war tavern as this mansion looks on the outside, the interior of the mansion is well furnished. Yet the fixtures show signs of great wear. Noticeable oddities are boarded up windows and the presence of a holy symbol in every room. The Burgermeister is in a side drawing room on the floor, or on a table, with a sheet covering him.
His dad is over here with a sheet cover?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He said his name was Ishmael, right?
Ishmark, yep.
So, Ishmael, how did your father pass?
Not many oppose Strahd. And years ago, we did what he conceived a horrible thing. We sent my sister away where he couldn't touch her. Ever since that day, he sent a barrage of wolves, undead, anything that you can imagine at our doors. The only benefit we have is that nothing can enter unless we invite him. He died of a heart attack last night. I think it was too much. He heard a wolf cry, run past. I like that Dre's.
God damn it, you killed their daddy. I'm sorry to hear that. So you keep talking about this one man above all. This doesn't want to leave. What was his name again?
His name is Strahd.
Strahd.
And I would do best not to mess with him.
I kind of think that's where we're gonna differ. I'm not only a veil buster, but I have alternative motives. And I kind of think all these portal games kind of leading me here for a reason. And I kind of think I might need to go visit your buddy. A visit sooner or later.
Well, if you do, you should know more about him. I'll tell you what I can.
Please give me all the information you got.
What did you get on your perception roll, Andreas?
Well, do you want my perception roll or my passive perception? Because I didn't know which we prefer.
You get advantage because you're a dog.
Okay, well, my passive was 22. That's why I wanted to know.
Ah.
I got stupid high passive.
Oh,
But,
yeah, as passive, you'll just you instinctively know where everyone and anyone is at all times. It's a little overwhelming. That's probably why dogs get super excited when cars drive by and then instantly switch gears as soon as something else flies. And then there's just too many senses. You're able to find this mansion, and it does look pretty beat up and worn. The same description that I gave Jay.
Okay.
Chris looks and goes, kind of glad I didn't live here. This looks like shit.
I mean, it's a little bit better than my place when I grew up. But either way, let's get this done.
You mean you lived in a place worse than constantly being attacked every day? This looks like we entered a battlefield.
I mean, that's kind of like where I lived. But let's just say it was not really great home life when all you get is rations, as your once a week meal, because they just don't want you around. And then I'll proceed forward.
All right, you walk into the mansion. I am going to say, Andreas, because it will take Andreas, we're going to have you guys into the study here, talking. And I need to get the Strahd history book open.
Where's my characters?
I got to put them in. I just don't want to repeat the Strahd stuff twice.
Oh, that's fair.
That is a lot on me. Okay, so Wayne, you settle into a library inn. The fire started. Ishmark sits in his chair looking, he looks pretty young, but mentally he looks like he's been through the ringer, probably for a couple 100 years. He pours a drink and offers you one.
Thank you, but I don't drink.
All right. Drinks it himself. At this point, you guys hear the doors open. Andreas is walking into the hall with Chris. And Ishmark tells you, where would you like me to start?
From the beginning, if you can. The more info I have, the better I feel that our chances is gonna be good.
Strahd Van Verovich was a prince to the King Barov. And just like any son to his father, there was nothing that he could do for his father to view him as good enough. It didn't matter how much land he conquered, how many enemies that were slain. His father believed that there was always more that he could do. When his father passed, Strahd named everything he conquered after him Barovia. His mother lamented the death of her husband and feared her son. There was two of them. Strahd, who was bitter and carried a lot on his shoulder I don't even want to sympathize the bastard. And then there was Sergei. He was his little brother. He was a weapons expert and would often build and create weapons of great arcane significance for his brother to help him in his conquests. There was an axe. I have one of his swords around here somewhere. And eventually, he decided to live with his brother in Barovia. She kept her Queen Ravona wanted to keep her youngest son away from the battlefield, and so that's why it was agreed for him to become a weapons expert and just create the weapons. And when he moved, she realized that in order to be close to her son, and not both, she would have to move also. Strahd didn't get the love of either parent, even after he named his castle after his mother, Ravenloft. Sergei fell in love with a woman named Tatiana. But Strahd wanted her. And who knows if he wanted her just because his brother had her, or if he was angry that even if the woman that he loved would not love him back and love someone else, not good enough by either father or mother. On their wedding, on the wedding day of Sergei and his bride, Strahd made a deal with a demon of unknown origin, and on that day, killed his brother, sucking his blood. Tatiana was too afraid to be married to him and outright refused jumping off a cliff to her death. What we didn't know at the time was that after that death, and every death of everyone that lived in Barovia, they came back, and the story repeated again and again. He pours his drink, and again and again. Each attempt to get my sister, he got close, and she's gone by many names, as we do as we live on and on. I don't know what will happen if he eventually does get her. If he eventually turns her. We've been doing this for hundreds of years. I thought finally she was out, and here she is.
Well, the woman he's chasing is your sister?
Yes. She is the spirit of Tatiana.
And is that why he doesn't remember?
No, she was 4 years old. I was 10 at the time. and my father found an adventuring group. Strahd becomes bored when he can't leave his domain. So he lures adventurers here to make the story have a little bit of spice that he has to repeat again and again and again. That's why you have portals show up. You come. Then you die. And you either become a Barovian and you are part of the cycle, or you are forever on the march. All depends on how you die, or you're one of the thralls. There was a group of adventurers, a woman. She played music that seemed to appease the dead or have them listen to her.
A lady that plays music.
She went by Madame Silver. She had a means to get out. She wasn't from this land. Just like you, how you said you could travel through, you've been in and out of this place for a while. She had a daughter around the same age and got them out of here, and she went to fight Strahd and never came back. Andreas, you are listening to all of this too, but you're being a creeper in the hallway.
That is when say you can come in here.
Does he know I'm in the hallway? Oh yeah, you said he did. He heard us.
You guys heard the door open.
Well, after you, Chris. And I guess we go in. Which is the entryway? Like, I feel like this is the hallway.
You can see a window here through the books. And as you walk the long way, Chris pulls a book. The passage opens. And she walks through. Well, you go.
Okay.
I was gonna ask you this out of game, Shannon.
Yeah.
When somebody does a portal, does it leave like a signature of how you can identify the portal?
Yeah, I'd say it leaves a signature for you to figure out hints about it and stuff.
So, would I by now kind of know what I'm looking for in the portals?
From what you can gather on the information here, and what you've known from Hubert creating it, these portals are one way, created by a wizard.
For my particular backstory, would I know what I'm looking for?
With your particular backstory, that character
he knows he's getting closer to what he's looking for.
Yeah. So you know from your particular backstory that how that incident happened was through a portal.
Mm-hmm.
And you know creatures that go through those portals. You've heard the legend of the ancient.
Okay, so in his mind, he's getting closer.
You're getting closer. You're tracking down who you need to find.
Cool. And pros, don't let them stop you from the store, from this. Keep going.
Chris sits down and goes, his brother made weapons. Did he make an axe? I think possibly. I think he made an axe at one point. He made lots of magical weapons for many generals that fought for the prince.
So the younger brother, did he know that his bigger brother was envious of him?
He loved his brother. He was hoping that it was just a phase and it would grow out, or they would talk and communicate. He didn't think it would lead to this.
So he didn't know at all or feel any kind of way of his older brother being spiteful or plots against him?
Not that I'm aware of.
And you know a lot of them. Were you there at the wedding?
I was. It's been a couple 100 years. I remember that it was supposed to be a joyous occasion. All of Barovia was invited.
Now, you say you have a sword of his that he made. Can I see it?
Yeah, I can provide it for you. Just let me go into one of the rooms. So he's going to
take your time.
So he's gonna go. I'll give you guys time to talk about what you heard while I grab that.
I go over to Chris and go, you okay?
What if that's why he's interested in Davin?
I mean, it could be. Davin did hold on to that axe tighter than I would have cared for.
If we're gonna hunt this bitch, he likes to play games, and he's playing a game with brothers fighting with each other, and he's probably giggling his ass off that one is already dead.
Oh, you died already?
And then at that moment,
she lowers her head, sad, and nods.
I look over at Wayne. Yes, we lost my little brother, Kung Bong.
Sorry to hear about that.
This is why we cannot lose another.
It kind of sounds like you already did. From what he was telling me and what I'm noticing, your brother's already being held. And the only way you're gonna see him is if you go to where this ancient one is.
And at which point, do I still have that letter with me?
Which letter? The invitation?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have the invitation.
Well, and then at which point, that's when, I'll just grab this. He goes, that part is the easy part to get to. He holds up the invitation that he has. And
now we just got to figure out how to kill him.
Exactly.
Now, big guy, let me ask you a question. With that invitation, you say it's easy to get to. What are you going to do when you're going to get into a room filled with people he wanted in that room at the time he wanted in that room? Possibly guarded by people he wanted to guard. What are you going to do?
Well, as soon as I figure out how to kill him, then I'll figure that out. So first thing is to figure out how to kill him. Originally, I was planning on getting out of here, but then my brother disappeared.
Yeah. I think you're too close to this. And, yeah. Have fun with that.
And what's your purpose for being here? You weren't with us. You say, Hubert said you were with the guild.
But Hubert's my friend. Why would my friend bring someone bad? And we were just listening. This guy brings people here to torture him. Maybe we all got to work together to kill this bitch.
I'm okay with the idea of working together to kill him. My concern is, what is your real plan here? Still keeping eyes on the way. Because it doesn't seem like your main goal is to kill him.
I mean, as soon as he said that, Wayne chuckled. As of right now, my goal is to kill everyone that stands in my way of killing the person that needs to be killed. I don't trust you enough to tell you everything. I'm telling you up front, you had more than enough time and enough energy to tell me that was none of my business. I have yet.
I'm gonna let you guys. We'll get into what this is in a moment.
Oh, okay.
But Continue your speech.
I just met you. And I can already tell you, going into that dinner with you, you're going to be too high-headed. When you see your brother, because what it sounds like this guy likes to do is like just to fuck with people. So you're going to see your brother at this dinner, dressed up, probably nice, or chained up, doing things you're not going to want to see. And you look like the type that you're going to do something stupid. Now, your friend over there, I feel like she's going to be a big part of whatever he has planned or killing him. He can go either way right now. So I'm going to keep my eye on her. But you're too high-headed. Until you calm that down, you're going to be in this cycle that they keep talking about, jumping off the bridge and going to go fight for Valhalla. So
At the back of your head, Andreas, you almost hear, Daddy, why? Why did you kill us? Another head going, you fucking bitch. Almost it's a hot reminder of anger flashes that you've had in the past.
So, don't I have one of those invitations too?
No, you don't.
Okay.
You have information from Veilbusters. The information that you got from a posting was that a portal opened. You've done so much research on these portals, you know that it's him. You basically entered this domain ready for it.
So, let's just put it at this. All we have right now is not a way of killing him. We want to kill him. Tell me. Until we figure out how we can kill him, the invitation's still on the table. I think it's not a bad idea. If we figure out how we can kill him, then we can decide whether or not we just go in with the invitation or not. I'm not saying
does the invitation have a date?
Excellent question. And I open up the letter.
You notice there is no date on the invitation.
So we have an open invite.
So I say we gather intel, and if he likes to fuck with people, we find a way to fuck with him.
Your dad likes to play games. You're at a disadvantage when you don't know what game he's playing. How about we learn the game?
Finally, we agree on something.
As you say, finally we agree on something. Ishmar comes in holding a blade with a black handle and light illuminating from it. Yeah, this is one of the swords that Sergei made.
I see it.
He hands it to Wayne. That is now going to be for your stats, so I got to give that to you after the game.
I want to kind of sit there while he talks to everybody else and kind of look into the sword and see if it can give me anything that may help me or hurt me.
As you hold the sword, it feels like it has a mind of its own. You can almost feel its emotion. Justice. Defeat evil. You know that it has a purpose aligned with yours.
I'm gonna have to sit down with that big boy and kind of tune to him later. And I look at the brother and I say, do you mind if I kind of feel something with this? Okay, you mind if I take this along for the journey? I'll bring it back once we're done.
If you do, just be warned. Strahd has many enemies across the land, and the Vistani are his eyes. He's done whatever he could the past 100 years to try to destroy the blade. It used to have a steel cover. He believes it's gone. So if you carry it, hide it well.
I'm gonna kind of... It's not gonna be sheeted, but I'm gonna kind of put it where my cloak is covering it.
Okay. It feels like you forming a bond with a sentient being of goodness.
If you guys are ready, we can move the body.
I'm okay. Chris? Are you up for
Yeah, I'm
this?
okay.
All right.
I didn't even know him, so there's a lot to take in right now.
You need a minute with him? We can go outside and give you total privacy.
I don't think outside's very safe.
I mean,
She's not leaving my side for
is
now.
anywhere in this world... Hold on.
She also gives you a look like what?
So giving her privacy with her dead dad, not good? Or is that wrong in your eyes?
I turn to the brother. Isn't there a thing about the dead not being dead for long?
No, but he wasn't killed by an undead. He was killed by a heart attack. He'll probably come back as a baby in about a week or two. I mean, if he was, vampire sectum, yeah, right.
I just shake my head and I kind of walk outside to give her privacy with her dad.
Is the body in the library?
The body is...
The body's over here.
We're not there.
But
You were in the hallway. Well, the whole... You saw where the body was because you were in the middle of the hallway.
Look, man. We are giving her privacy with the dead body. Leave the house.
I'll be in the next room.
Thought you were.
Friendship bonds? I feel like it's separated.
Listen, Andreas doesn't trust
like
it.
you're doing too much.
No, he just doesn't trust the fact that we're in the guy's home turf.
We are in the guy's home turf.
Yeah, in a house where they cannot invade it.
So says a stranger I do not know.
Her brother's the one that said it.
Does Chris trust him?
She gets a good vibe from him because he was tagging along with Hubert. And he does say Hubert's name correctly because Hubert and Chris have been friends since childhood.
No,
He's
we're talking
not
about the brother.
Me. He's talking about the brother.
Oh, the brother? Yeah, Ishmark seems to get a good sense on him. He literally gave him a weapon
Of goodness.
Of goodness with no pretense, didn't ask for any money. And he did ask the man to help bring his dead dad to a church. If that ain't trust, I don't know, man.
Fine. I'll step out then.
The werewolf is very, very testy.
Technically, that's how they are. That's literally their MO.
His brother died twice yesterday.
He'll be fine.
So I'm sitting out, I'll be leaning against the door, sitting outside, just pacing. Actually, I'll just be pacing back and forth.
As you guys are outside, pacing back and forth. We could end it here because it's 11:20, or we can keep going.
I got another 15, 20 minutes maybe.
Okay.
Okay.
As you guys are pacing outside, Andreas, you're pacing. This is a very uncontrollable situation for you. Not only did you lose a brother who's dead, now your other brother is in some convoluted plot with a vampire and missing. And you're by yourself with this giant man dragon that doesn't like you very much. But you did see a sword of power and might that seems to validate what Madame Eva told you, that there are ways to help beat this, but you have to pay attention to the clues that were given to you in the past. As you guys are outside, you do hear a sound of a small wooden wheels rolling across the damp cobbles. There's a hunched figure bundled in rags pushing a rickety wooden cart through the fog.
Wayne kind of puts his hand on his axe. Just to be ready.
Okay,
I would
so
say
as
Andreas does the same thing. He grabs the handle of Tia.
okay, awesome. I don't know why it's not saying her.
Wayne is kind of standing with his arms like crossed, but his hand on his axe, on the tip of his axe, ready to throw it if necessary.
Dream patties, get your dream patties, melt all your worries away. 1 gold coin, get your dream patties, no more worries, all just fade away. As she progresses further.
I go to the brother. I go, what's she talking about?
I say, thank you, miss, but no thank you.
Oh, are you sure? Any nightmare can just vanish.
I am positive, thank you, though. They smell delicious.
Thank you. How about you?
Wait, is the brother outside with us?
Yes.
So I ask him, what is she talking about? Then I, standing next to the Dragonborn, I walk up and I go, no, ma'am. You may go.
Well, I'm here every night. She starts wheeling away.
And I look back at the guy as soon as she said that. Like,
you look at me?
No, I'm looking at the brother. Like, you don't know what she's talking about. Like, she just says she's here every night. Like what the fuck?
I gave you a motion not to take the dream patty. She's Morgantha. You don't. Oh no, those are bad.
She's who?
She's Morgantha. Those dream patties aren't normal dream patties, and it starts with 1 gold coin, but you're hooked, and then they take much worse, much worse.
So she sells drugs. Got it.
At this point, I just bow my head and shake it and walk inside.
Roll perception, Andreas.
24.
In the distance, she does go into one of the homes. You see this before you go inside. As you do at this point, Chris is trying to not look like she cried.
And I go up to Chris and this is before everybody walks in, and I'm like, it's painful to lose someone close. I'm not gonna say parent figure because I don't know you guys' relationship, but that's why we should really end this. And I pick up the dead body.
Okay, you guys pick up the body.
I come in alongside to do so.
And
you don't need to carry anything. You fit in my hands.
How small of a body is what is he? The old man?
He's an old man.
He fits me carrying him like this.
Okay.
What, do you want me to carry him lopsided, or you carry the head, I carry the legs?
I mean,
what looks weird?
A respectful way is like you put him on something and then you carry the one end and then another person carries the other. But
so you guys,
you want to carry him baby style? Fine.
Yeah, E2's actually here, so I lied. You guys started here. The mansion's here.
Okay.
Where you gotta go is here. So.
Big guy, go in the front. You are watch.
I'm okay with this.
And I think this is a good stopping point too. So we'll start with you guys at the church next session.
Oh, so we'll say we ended up automatically over here. on the next session.
You guys can walk through the town if you want to. We start next session at the church.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you're gonna say we'll just get there, then I'm okay with that. Unless Jay, you want to like role play or say something that we're getting over there.
I'm sure.
Great session, guys. Great introduction to Wayne. In the short moments, Wayne became friends with Hubert, earned Chris's trust, was able to get a magical weapon, and the two parties agreed that they have the same enemy. And for now, we'll work together.
Did we know? Wayne never agreed to anything.
There was one time.
What?
There was one time. But anyways, yeah, it's good to be back.
And look at where it got him. Stuck in a fucking bag of omen.
Anyways, I mean, I'm glad we were able to get back to doing our D&D thing. It felt good. Thank you, Shannon.
It's been so long that I'm taking notes.
Yeah, he I was surprised. He's like, he's taking notes.
He asked the most questions too.
And we didn't try fighting each other as much. Like, I didn't slap him. He didn't slap me.
Wayne's character is not going to be that type of person.
Hubert's still alive. That's good.
Hubert's in the room practicing like I told him. He's being a good boy.
But, you know.
Now, is it going to work? Probably not.
Could he be taken from the room? It happened to my brother.
Absolutely.
Don't tell him that.
That's
like,
why I said,
listen,
one of
they
you
say
watching him.
They say you're saving the house.
Nobody wanted to listen to me.
Obviously, that wasn't the case. My brother was not
I'm gonna have
safe.
a lot of fun with it though, because he could, in theory, create portals. He just can't leave Barovia, so he could fucking teleport accidentally.
He could accidentally teleport himself out.
Teleport somewhere around Barovia.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
I know. But on this note, just to clarify, Shannon, you think
which can work in our fucking benefit if he learns how to do it correctly.
It'd be like getting out of danger card.
But if somebody keeps calling him the wrong goddamn name, that can be deadly too. Run through this portal, cut him halfway through it. That's half of you dead.
Half alive.
Half alive.
Keep calling him Hubert.
Hubert. No, the Gilbert.
His name's not Gilbert. It's Hubert.
Yeah.
Hubert. Not Gilbert. Hubert. Starts with an H, not a G.
Got that.
Doing it all perfect.
I know he is. That's why he's gonna die on purpose.
Wayne's gonna defend the honor of Hubert the Small.
So it's awfully pretentious that Wayne calls himself the Strong. Anyways.
You want to test him and see how strong?
Well, we might. But anyways.
If I beat him, can I take his gauntlets?
I mean, if he's dead.
I don't have gauntlets, but whatever.
Or the belt. Whatever you got.
I mean, if he's dead, yeah.
If I can knock him out unconscious in one of our fights, can I rob him?
Yeah.
I mean, theoretically, yeah. I mean, that's
cool.
I'm
Test me, homeboy. Test
me. So honorable to rob a man when he's passed out. That's a very justice and honorable type. Got it.
No.
Way to stay in character.
No. I literally said, if I knock you out, can I take whatever you got on you?
No, you said steal. That was the exact word.
Steal it, whatever you want to call it, as long as I knock you out.
Mm-hmm. The only thing is it takes a long rest to attune. So you'll be attuned to that sword.
I'll sell it. I'll sell his shit just to be spiteful. Hey,
anyways.
You want this? Here you go.
So, on that note,
let's see how strong you are without your fucking fancy belt. Oh my
god. Shannon, do you think we'll be good for next week?
Yeah, I think we're good.
Girl, you had enough time off to be built ready for about 2 months.
Oh, I'm built. I'm very built. We're good to go.
No, I just say because life finds a way, so we want to make sure we're good.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, everybody, look for us next week. We'll be here.
If y'all can do it, we can do another one this week. It's been a long time.
The only thing it would be my sister got orders to go to.
Oh wait, we still live.
McDillon. Oh,
So,
yep. Sorry.
save that for off camera. Everybody, catch us next week. We will see you. Unless there's some kind of drama that happens off camera, we won't share. That's us. That's not you. But we'll see you next
It's
week.
dumb. I'm a happy, love, can't be killed kind of guy.
All right, see you, everybody. I was going to be back.
Bye.
Well, yeah.
It was really